Tonight, the name George Floyd is trending worldwide, as Minneapolis once again finds itself at the center of national attention. Protesters have gathered at the George Floyd Memorial at the very intersection of 38th and Chicago, where he was killed back in 2020. They redrawing direct comparisons between the Black Lives Matter protests of that year and the current standoff over federal immigration raids. Videos are going viral, showing hundreds of demonstrators marching through the snowy streets today, January 8, 2026. Many are carrying signs that read, "I can breathe," right next to messages opposing the ongoing DHS and ICE operations in the Twin Cities. The chants of George Floyd's name are constant. Speakers at the memorial are explicitly connecting these new protests, which are about hotel refusals and what they see as federal overreach, to the crisis of police brutality that exploded after Floyd's death. The trend has been fueled by powerful side-by-side video montages. You see 2020 footage of burning precincts and tear gas clouds, right next to today's images of heated but mostly peaceful demonstrations outside Hilton hotels and federal buildings. This has sparked a huge debate online. Some conservative commentators are using it to criticize what they call a return to lawless sanctuary city policies. On the other side, progressive voices argue that Minneapolis is standing on principle against mass deportations in the same spirit as the 2020 racial justice movement. City leaders in Minneapolis have acknowledged the heavy history of this location. Mayor Frey visited the memorial this afternoon, laying flowers and calling for peaceful dialogue. He did note that the current protests, which focus on immigration enforcement and private business rights, are distinct from the police reform demands of 2020. However, activists on the ground don't all agree with that distinction. They argue that both situations raise fundamental questions about community, safety, government power, and who truly feels protected in their own city. The George Floyd Global Memorial Organization has released a statement urging reminding everyone that the site is a place for reflection and healing, not for division. An increased police presence is being maintained around the square to prevent any escalation. Nationally, this trend has reopened broader conversations about the lasting impact of George Floyd's death to trials, the billions in corporate pledges, the policing reforms that followed, and how America is still grappling with those events nearly 6 years later. As snow continues to fall in Minneapolis tonight, the intersection known to the world as George Floyd Square is once again both a shrine and a rallying point. We'll keep monitoring the situation and bring you updates as they happen.